of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle actually out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Niang in at the 4. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
White finds Levine. Over Thybulle. Levine's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Bradley. White with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Johnson's checked in for Levine. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. They swipe it. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Drummond. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Drummond's got 12.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Caruso, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside, White. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bradley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And good that time. And that's now 18 points for Mr. Perfect.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by.
Better stop.
17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bradley kicks to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bradley. Here's White. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 17. Thybulle, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Dishes to Drummond. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance for Mr. Perfect.
Who's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Tony Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Harris comes in for George Niang. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
Simmons finds Embiid. Mr. Perfect sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3 points.
Mr. Perfect's got 9 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but... Hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Taken away. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Simmons. Harris, right side. Here's Mr. Perfect. Back to Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got his first basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's DeRozan. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Vucevic. Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. And the
if you want the tape for her bed, see if there's another plastic piece in the second drawer of the desk.
Bulls going the other way now. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Ball. Outside DeRozan. Over Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Green's checked in for... The 76ers.
Danny Green.
Right side, White. Got a piece of it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Pass to Mr. Perfect. In the corner, Simmons with it. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results."
No!
There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run with it. Whoever is best in their play.
So it's the Philadelphia 76ers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And if
76. Mr. Perfect is checked in for the 76ers. This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic. In at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside, Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, DeRozan. Over Simmons. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Now the pass to Mr. Perfect. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
For 3.
Green's got 3 assists in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ball against Simmons. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. Perfect. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Harris. Shot clock at 6. Simmons against Ball. And again, no good by Chicago.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line. For one more.
That's his first personal.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Philadelphia?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position, and he's an incredible playmaker, too. I tell you, this team is lucky to have him. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Passes to Vucevic. There's the dish to Levine. And he just jams him right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Johnson. Thybulle on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 36. Back to Thybulle. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And Williams throws it down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. The 3. And the dunk by Embiid. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Levine. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. It's White on the wing. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 5.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Mr. Perfect. Tipped away. Lets it go from deep. And it's White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Embiid finds Green. Back to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range. Mr. Perfect's got 39.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Shoots off the step back. Here's Bradley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And free throw good from Bradley. Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Fast break, here they come. Here's Niang, guarded by Levine. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the triple. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White inside, takes the 3. And there's Levine on the assist by White. Levine's got 11 in the second half. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And, you know, Drummond is an experienced big man now, and because of that, he's gained confidence and has no problem shooting over the defense inside.
Levine for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Levine. He's got 24 points.
D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Good on the bucket.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Caruso kicks to White. Driving inside. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's Levine.
2 minutes.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The key piece of the trade sending Jimmy Butler from Chicago to Minnesota, Zach LaVine embraced his new enhanced and expanded role, showing he can be the focal point of an offense, averaging over 25 points per game in the 2021 season.
Out to White, the 3, and it's Tony Bradley with the foul.
Tony Bradley.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Philadelphia dictating the flow. Drummond passes to Mr. Perfect. Misses the 3. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's White. No good that time. Good D by Drummond.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Niang. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. The long distance three is buried. Mr. Perfect's got 44.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Bradley. He dishes it to Levine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Levine's got 30 points. 34 seconds left in the third. Mr. Perfect, another three for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Levine. That was a strong dunk.
Boy, how about Levine cooking these defenders? He's a lot of fun to watch.
Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Launches a three, and again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's White. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Because you can.
Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy, failing to get back on defense. A major sin.
76ers.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ball subbed in for Troy Brown. Reed, he's checked in for the 76ers. Mr. Perfect comes in for Maxey. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Mr. Perfect. Reed out there with Korkmaz. And it's Springer in at point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Perfect.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance.
76ers foul. Number 0. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he can't get the first
At the
one.
line for the Bulls.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Absolutely tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
It all starts with our preparation, and that's the tone that the coaching staff has been setting since training camp. We're following the course they charted for us, and that's what you saw out there tonight. Tremendous.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Oh, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! Starting, man. Dude.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah, and yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Hey, hey, hey. She shorty bad, she bad, you know. She know I'm coming. I go one more on my left and one on my right. And loads more coming. Bro in the back and I'm in the back of them. Want the jeans, my bro see he got it.
For all you rec players, look for double XP events to pop up here too. So get your squad together and start practicing. Plus, we have to mention the Specialty Appreciation Series.
It is never easy to win on the road in the NBA, but by the look in the eyes of the Magic players earlier, they know the job that lies ahead of them. Lower Manhattan, One World Trade Center on a beautiful evening. We're a few blocks up in Midtown, coming to you from New York City. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point It's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Kemba Walker's out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Boss in at the center, locking down the middle. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
And so off the tip, it is New York.
Watch Walker.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett, puts up a 3. The rebound by Ross. To the inside, Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Back to Walker, quickly with the ball. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Magic. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just 5 on the clock. Carter, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Kemba Walker. And he makes a first. And so Carter nails them both. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett from the arc. He can't hit that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And so here is Orlando after the basket by New York. Quickly against Ross. The shot. That's good on the jumper.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ross.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And it's Wagner missing. New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the wing on the left. Back to Quickly. Here's Boss. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific